Hey there, it's Kat. I just wanted to check in with you and share with you a little bit about my personal story of fitness and weight loss and just my overall health journey. I'm actually going to break this story down into two parts because I just think it's going to make a lot more sense for you. So today I'm going to share with you part one. And this story really starts back in 2006, 2007. Way back then, I was in pretty good shape. I was very much involved in, taking care of myself, eating right, exercising. I really like to run. And I was generally active. I was in a very low stress job just starting out my career, and I was really, really able to focus on myself at that time. And around 2007, I started to feel a lot of pain in my body, and I was really confused by it. I didn't really know what it was, and I didn't pay much attention to it in the fall of 2007. And then it got really serious. I could barely walk. I could barely move. There was a lot of things I couldn't do, and it was really scary and unknown, and I was living on my own at the time with some friends away from my family for the first time ever. And, it was just a really, really scary time. Well, it turns out I was diagnosed in January of 2008 with an autoimmune disease called rheumatoid arthritis. If you don't really know what RA is, it is a disease that does not go away ever. And it's basically where your immune system attacks itself because it senses dangers in the body. And this particular autoimmune disease attacks its joints. So my body basically attacks its own joints. And so my joints swell, they have a lot of pain, and there's a whole list of other side effects that go along with it, such as fatigue, dry mouth, so on and so forth. So I was going through this scary time, diagnosed with RA, barely able to move, couldn't really function, and I was put on some fairly harsh medications, methotrexate to name one, and prednisone, which is a steroid to name another. And what the prednisone did was it took away the pain, which was great. However, it made me starving, hungry like a wildebeest. Nothing could fill me up. I could not eat enough food. And I also was really crazy. Like, I called it my roid rage period. And I was on steroids for probably about a year and a half to 2 years. So I gained a lot of weight during that time. I was really uncomfortable in my own skin. And it was just a very, very challenging time for me. I eventually was able to come off of the steroids, got back into fitness, got back into healthy eating, lost a lot of the weight, and I started to feel a lot more comfortable with myself. It was kind of 4 stages for me in this first part of my journey. It was my pre-RA, great shape, young 20s self, the unknown, scary, painful time, the relief yet wildebeest phase, and then finally the recovery phase. So for those of you out there that were just recently diagnosed with an autoimmune disease or maybe going through something painful and you're not really sure what the outcome is going to be, I'm here today to tell you that it's going to be okay. You're going to do great. Your life will get back on track. Just take it one day at a time and have faith and know that you're going to be fine. Stay tuned. I'll be back soon with part 2 of my story, which is a more typical weight gain, weight loss story, if you will. And feel free to connect with me if you have any questions or concerns, or if you have a similar story. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to give my support to other people with autoimmune diseases and share in this community. Take care and have a great day.